All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by saying, Call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahabushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders, my apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well and taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and citations to the elect. In Lord's will, I wanted to bring out the scripture of the day through the Spirit, man. I was just, I was just at the Bayath and meditating on, I was watching the Elder Apostle Tahar's lesson. I think it was his most recent video, unless he uploaded another one while I'm making this one, or before, a little bit before. I was watching it a few hours back, and he was speaking about Jacob's trouble because of the recent raid in Chicago, the recent ICE raid in Chicago, and this scripture came to mind. I forgot exactly what made me think of this precept, but I thought about this scripture because, right now a lot of people are overlooking the evil that's happening. And instead of turning back to the Lord, they're just continuing on with daily life because to them it's just another news article. To them it's just another TikTok that they saw about it, but soon it's going to be a reality at the front of your doorstep. And we should be in fear, man, and in a healthy fear, to continue to praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi no matter what, on a day-to-day basis. That's why the scripture came to mind. All right. Because at the end of the day, we bring the scripture out, Sirach 5 and 7, when we rebuke our people, but we also ought to rebuke ourselves, because at the end of the day, we also fall short of in our works. Because our works were never meant to be perfect on this side. Only our faith was meant to be perfect. But our effort, all right, is something that should be brought forth and put forth every single day to the best of our ability, right? So Sirach 5 and 7, or Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 5, verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. So I'm going to stop right there. Make no tarrying. Don't take too long to turn to the Lord, all right? Make no tarrying, meaning don't tarry, all right? Don't take too long. Don't take your sweet time to worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, And I know this week, man, just going through some physical fatigue and exhaustion, when you're not at 100%, you start to, be lazy, right? And it's funny because I caught myself being like, man, I don't think I got time to make a lesson. But, when you're so exhausted and fatigued, you end up making time for BS activities that don't take no effort. And then I realized, like, nah, I got to make effort, man, because I have the energy. It's there. I'm just not using it in the right area. So let me go ahead and just make a lesson. Let me speak. Let me speak some scriptures, man. Let me do something through the Spirit, And that's another reason I thought about this scripture, man. I really used this scripture and applied it to myself, man. All right. The make no tarrying part. You got to turn to this, because this is really a daily practice. It ain't like you just one day, all right, I'm gonna go worship the Lord, and then that's it. No, it's a daily thing that we do. That's why the scriptures say, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Okay? So that's a daily practice. That ain't just, you do it once a week. Nah, it's a daily thing. Whether, even if you don't make a video daily, you read daily or you pray daily. Anything that is rousing up your spirit, man. Anything that's spiritual. Okay? Even just reading one precept and meditating on it. That's why my favorite videos to do are scriptures of the day, because it might, especially if I do them in the morning, because it might influence a lesson for later, right? So it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. Yeah, so don't put the Lord off from day to day. Every day should be something spiritual. You might see 144 on a license plate. Now you're making a lesson about the election, This is the mindset that we should be having, especially in these times, man. When the evil is coming, you want to do as much work as you can, to hopefully be worthy of salvation. You see, because the scriptures say that the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our works and labor of love. All right. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. Right. That's the thing. Soon the evils that we've read about is going to be at our front doorstep, man. So we really going to be on the run from Esau, Edom, man. Okay. It says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And that goes for those Israelites that put the Lord off, that do the complete opposite. right? Of what we know to do, of giving diligence to make a calling and election sure. The people that don't do those things, they're gonna be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Those that make tarrying, those people that just walk by camp, just give the fist, the black power fist, or give a peace sign, or hey, I love, oh man, we done heard everything under the sun at camp, man. I love y'all brothers. Drunk ass unks coming up. Hey, I love y'all, bro. I love what y'all brothers doing, man. Don't even know what we're about. Those are the people that are gonna perish and be destroyed in the day of vengeance. Because what they do, they made tarrying. All right, those that watch the videos once or twice and then just leave it be for 5, 6, 7 years. Those are the people that are gonna perish in the day of vengeance. All right, but what? We're not of those that draw back, man. We're of the light. We're not children of the night. We're children of the day. All right, we're not gonna make a tarrying. We're gonna put on the Lord, man. We're gonna put the scriptures of the Lord forth, man, and we're gonna raise that banner and worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai on a day-to-day basis. Okay, we're gonna give diligence to make our calling and election sure. So, hey, this was the scripture of the day. Lord's will, this was exhorting and edifying. I want to give all praises, all glory, and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rachakadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone, which are the men that rule well and taught us the truth. Peace, blessings, salutations. As always, man, to the elect. Shalom.